Hey, 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 what up, collectors? Diego here. It is another throwback. Sorry, let's start that over. Hey, 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 what up, collectors? Diego here with another common and base sports cars throwback breaks. And this month we are doing mostly all Breakers Dozen blaster boxes, mixers. This one's going to include a 2007 Upper Deck Series 2 rack pack, along with a 2009 Top Series 1. Uh, Blaster Box. And then we have our Breakers Dozen Blaster Box, which contains random packs throughout some time here. So it should be a pretty good, cool break. Welcome once again, guys, to another one of our breaks. This time we're doing the month of June. Sorry that I have to move my camera a little. Let's get to the month of June, and here is the 2009 Top Series 1. And here's the 2007 Upper Deck Rack Pack. Now the thing is to try and decide what box we're going to be opening. Before we do that, what I'm going to do is I'm going to say right here, over to this side, we have our double up player list. Basically, if we find one of these players from a pack of 1988 to 1993, you guys get an extra card in your package. If it's an expansion team guy like Luis Gonzalez, Ty Helton, Jeff Conine, or Carl Crawford, you will be getting. We have to find that guy in that uniform, and if we do, you get a mystery card. Pretty simple and straightforward. At least I think so. Now I wanted to grab some gloves and I forgot to do so. So anyway, what we also have is if you look above here, you'll see that there's Cole Hamels, Jeff McNeil, Craig Craybeck, and Nomar Garcia Parra. Those players are for Todd Van Poppel, basically like a bounty until we get a Todd Van Poppel. If we get these guys before these guys that we pull here, we'll get you a card into a collection made. Right now we have 2 cards in the collection because we had, in the month of May, we had 2 people win it. So it was pretty, sorry, doing multiple things at one time. Anyway, like I said, the Cole Hamels, Jeff McNeil, Greg Rayback, they'll earn you a card. And like I said, we have 2 cards so far, and that is because in May we had 2 winners. One had 11 cards, and the other one had 6 cards gathered up for him. So that was pretty cool. Anyway, I'm waiting for somebody to show up to start watching the break and see what number we get. I wanted to ask for a number. So when somebody chimes in, I will start the break then. Let's see. We also have our Hall of Famer pulls, basically. For every Hall of Famer that's pulled in the break, you are entered into a random, and you will get your choice between 2 cards, and those 2 cards are a timeline from Upper Deck. Sorry, this is Donruss. From Donruss 2003, and it has George Brett, Diamond. It's a Diamonds King card, I'm sorry. George Brett, Diamond King card, and it says Team Timeline, and it has George Brett to Mike Sweeney, and then in the back it is numbered to 1000. So that's choice number 1. Your second choice will be this Paul DeJong from Bowman's Best Chrome card there. Bowman Best, nice card there. Paul DeJong. So we have those 2 Western America teams there, or Midwest teams there to represent the breaks. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I think what I'm going to do is, since I don't have anybody in attendance right now, I'm going to just go ahead and get up my new window. I'm going to open up a new window and open up a random.org and place that up there. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the number generator to tell me what box to open. And that's only because there's nobody live right now with me as I record this break. So, and I just want to get stuff moving. So, what I'm going to do here is I am going to find my random number. There it goes. You can see up in the box that just covered my face, we have a numbers of true number random generator. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead to the number generator, and we have it numbered 1 through 8. Basically, the boxes will be, this is number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Here we go. Let's see which box we're going to open tonight. It's going to be box number 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This box right here. All the other boxes will go off to the side for now to show the common and base logo. And we are left with box number 6 to go with these two boxes, these two packs here as part of our mixer. All right, guys, if you look down below, there is also the ticker, which has everybody's teams, So if you want to know, if you want to remember what team you had, you could just look down at the ticker and see which one you have. I think I have it all updated, so we should be ready to go. All right, guys, with no further ado, let's get to ripping. The first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to do the blaster, Breakers Dozen Blaster. And we're going to see what's inside of this one. Inside this pack, we have a 1995 Topps Bazooka. Then we have a 1992 Score. That is followed by 1994 O-Pee-Chee Premier. Get a little closer, don't be shy. We have 1994 Fleer. Feels kind of brickish. We have 1993 Fleer Ultra, Series 1. 2005 Topps Bazooka. 2001 Throwback Rookies. Royal Rookies. Throwback of 2001. That's what it says right there. We have a 1989 Star Minor League pack. 1991 Bowman. 1989 Donruss. 2014 Topps. And the final pack is 2013 Prism. And that's all that's in that box. All right. Just get these in an order that I would like to open them in. And I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to play that game again for a few of these, where I tried to see if you guys could guess which what player might come out of these packs. The computer is doing pretty well. I put up a new network cable. My computer's still bad, but it runs. It's just I dropped it a couple times, and it's just not, it's falling apart. Like if I was to move, like this camera that you're looking at right there is off of the computer, and you can see it doesn't. That's the laptop folding over, so I had to prop it up with my phone, and my phone is how I watched the repeat of the break. So it's all a weird looking system. My dog is constantly eating something. All right, so let's get to the break. We're going to start with Star Minor League. By the way, thank you guys for joining in. What I'm going to do is, Joe, if you want to participate in this, or I see Chris Weaver also join, Joe, if you want to name a player that might be in this pack in 1992 score, you could win an extra pack for the break. And if Chris wants to play, he gets a 1994 O-Pee-Chee. So let me know, Chris, if you want to play. And then I see Frederick just chimed in. And if Frederick wants to play, he gets 1994 Fleer to try and guess a player. I'll repeat those after I finish this pack of Star Minor League. All right, Star Minor League. Let's see what we got here. I'm going to bring down the camera a little closer. And we have a Dominic Pierce. That is for the Texas Rangers. He is followed by Scott Service. So that's pretty cool for the Houston Astros. That's a guy we know. Pedro De Leon for the Cannons, which is the New York Yankees. Sean Hathaway. That is for the Cardinals. Brian Champion. That is for the Atlanta Braves. Troy O'Leary for the Brewers. Another guy we know. Jerry Nielsen. I've heard of him. I had a couple cards of his for the Yankees. Gabriel Rodriguez, also for the Yankees. John Ramos, also for the Yankees. And Bob Hamlin for Kansas City via the Memphis Chicks. So a couple guys we know. Not too bad. Okay, I'm going to repeat what I said now. There's a chance, in those star packs, there's a chance for Ivan Rodriguez and stuff like that. So, like I said, if you want to participate, let me know. 1992 score. If Joe wants to participate and try and win you guys an extra pack, he could try and guess a player that might be in this pack. O-Pee-Chee Premier. If Chris Weaver wants to play along, he gets O-Pee-Chee Premier. Try and guess a player. And if Fred wants to play along, we have 1994 Fleer, and you could try and guess to try and win a pack, an extra pack for the break. Let's do some 2000 Royal Rookies throwback, 2001. The cards are supposed to be throwbacks. And if we have one of those ones that are a flip card, I have to figure out what team it goes to, and actually, I'm probably not going to do a post anymore. I'm just going to figure out who it goes to. I'm going to decide who the card goes to, and that's going to be the front of the card, of the flip card. The front will be the person that it goes to, and whatever team I find out, it will be in that package. All right, so we have Kevin Conacher. Kevin Conacher, and he is for the Chicago Cubs. Conacher. Then we have Javier Calzada. Yeah, that guy. And he is for the Oakland A's. We have Francis Finnerty for the Cleveland Indians. Then we have Colby Lewis. And that is the flip card. So this will be going to Colby Lewis. And the back of the card is Jamie Brown. Wait, how do you know which one's the front or back? We'll settle that in a second. Todd Helton is a special offer. He's in every card. And that means that the Colorado Rockies will get a mystery card in their package. Vince Faison. That is for the San Diego Padres. And then Boys of Summer, Bert Snow. That is for the Oakland A's. All right. So Todd Helton, that's a double-up player. Then this flip card, let's see. Usually there's a die around here. So I got a coin in my pocket. Don't have a coin. Here we go. I'm going to use the Carlos Correa coin. Or, no, that's Alex Bregman coin. Heads, it goes to Jamie Brown. Tails, it goes to Colby Lewis. It's going to Jamie Brown. Let me just make sure that that's up straight. Yeah, okay. It was there you go. So that's how I decided that. This going to whoever Jamie Brown plays for. I'm just that's my call. That's what it's going to stand as. All right. So we had Joe Creefer hit John Smoltz in 1992 score. Let's see if he gets to add in another pack. Good luck, everyone. See if we get an extra pack in this break. We have Rob Deere, Randy Reddy, Ken Caminiti's a double-up player for the Houston Astros, Marquise Grissom for the Expos, Tracy Jones with Seattle, Mike Timlin with the Blue Jays, Bruce Hurst with the Padres. Then we got Jeff Ballard with the Orioles, Kevin Seitzer with the Royals, Jose Oquendo with the Cardinals. That is a double-up player. Gary Pettis with the Texas Rangers, Gary Rittis with the Pirates, Luis Aquino with the Royals, Mike Aldretti with the Indians, Steve Crawford with the Royals, and Scott Bales with the Angels. So we did not get a John Smoltz in this one. Actually, we did not get one Hall of Famer in this pack here. But we did get two double-up players, so that means the Cardinals and the Houston Astros are getting some extra cards when it's time to ship. Congratulations to those two teams. All right, so we had O-Pee-Chee 94. And I said, Chris Weaver, please tell me who might be in here. And he says Frank Thomas. So he's going to try and win you guys an extra pack for the box. Or for the break, I should say. Trying to scroll down and make sure I don't miss any comments. And this one does feel kind of brickish. So we have David Kuhn for the Royals to lead us off. Then we have Ricky Henderson, the Hall of Famer. Our first Hall of Famer of the night. Barry Bonds for the San Francisco Giants. That's a pretty cool card. This is also a promotional card. Manny Ramirez for the Cleveland Indians. Don Mattingly for the Yankees. Unfortunately, it's 1993. The cutoff is 93, not 94. Then we got Dean Palmer for the Texas Rangers. Troy Neal for the Athletics. Alex Gonzalez for the Blue Jays. Danny Jackson for the Phillies. Then we have Jason Beret for the White Sox. Brett Boone for the Cincinnati Reds. Dave Stanton for the Padres. John Jaha for the Brewers. Craig Biggio for the Houston Astros, Hall of Famer. And our final card is Dave Magadan for the Marlins. So there was no Frank Thomas in that one. But a pretty good guess. We did get two Hall of Famers in that one. So that means that give me a second here to just flip through those. That just means that the Houston Astros and the Oakland A's will be entered into the random to try and win one of these two cards here. The Paul DeJong from Bowman Best, or the 2003 Donruss Diamond Kings of George Brett and Mike Sweeney for the Kansas City Royals. And that the George Brett card is numbered to 1,000. All right, Fleer 1994. We have Fred say Joe McGreen. And if somebody does pop in while we're doing this break, I'm going to ask them if they want to try and win another pack for you guys. So hopefully somebody comes in within this next couple packs here. Okay, we lead it off with Grom Lloyd for the Brewers. Then we have, I'm going to have to look down, Felix Fermin for the Indians. That is Rod Bolton for the White Sox. Spike Owen for the Yankees. Felix Jose for the Royals. Bill Hasselman for the Seattle Mariners. We have Troy O'Leary for the Brewers. Juan Gonzalez. Nice little insert card there. Subset. Texas Rangers. Then we have cards that are backwards. Scott Service for the Houston Astros. John Wetland for the Expos. We got Ryan Klesko for the Braves, and I think that's a rookie. No, I don't think so. Mike Lansing for the Expos. Jeff Ennis for the New York Mets. Ricky Gutierrez for the Padres. And Damian Berryhill for the Braves. Another pack with no Hall of Famers in it. I do like that Juan Gonzalez right there. All right. We're going to do 1993 Fleer Ultra, and hopefully somebody comes in, and I'll ask them if they want to participate in this. But right now, we're going to do 1993 Fleer Ultra. To keep the break going. Oh, we have a piece of a card. We got Joe Oliver for the Cincinnati Reds. He is followed by Mike Morgan for the Chicago Cubs. Chico Walker for the New York Mets. Hall of Famer Pedro Martinez rookie card for the Dodgers. B.J. Surhoff, that is a double-up player card for the Milwaukee Brewers. Tony Pena for the Boston Red Sox. Then we got Hall of Famer Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Rookie card of Bob Wickman for the Yankees. And this one here has Mike Piazza in the background. So I do count that as a Hall of Famer card. And it does go to the Dodgers. Patrick Mahomes' dad, Pat Mahomes, for the Minnesota Twins. Then we got Chad Kruger for the Detroit Tigers. Melito Perez, New York Yankees. Dwayne Ward for the Blue Jays. And Dave Nielsen for the Brujas. So we got one double-up player in there. Not too bad. I count this as a Hall of Famer. This checklist card, because Mike Piazza is featured on the back of that card. So that's going to be for the Dodgers. Dodgers will now have 2 spots. And the Cardinals are in. Just so you guys know, I'm battling a little bit of anxiety today. I don't know why. I just came. I was actually having a good day. I got a nice autograph from Jamie, who sent me a Ryan Sandberg auto. So I was very happy about that with a Mike Trout Bowman card. So my day was going pretty good, but apparently I have something in my subconscious that's stressing me out. 1988 Donruss. Well, other than that, I had a pretty good day. We filled the break pretty fast for tomorrow. Got one more break for Thursday night. All right, we lead this pack off. Did I say 1988? I'm sorry. 1988, we have Stan Musial for the Cardinals. That counts as a Hall of Famer. As well as Ozzie Smith for the Cardinals. Brooke Jacoby's a double-up player for the Indians. And Tom Bernowski isn't. He's for the Twins. Lance Parrish for the Phillies. Dave Clark for the Indians. We have Tim Belcher for the Dodgers. Greg Matthews for the Cardinals. Rance Melendez for the Blue Jays. Mike Laviere for the Pirates. Randy St. Clair for the Expos. Got a checklist card. Let me know if you need that. Rafael Santana for the New York Mets. Pat Perry for the Reds. And Danny Jackson for the Yankees. Why was I going to say Yankees? For the Royals. Not a bad pack there. Got 2 Hall of Famers, but both of them are Cardinals. So the Cardinals are getting an extra boost for that random that features 1 Cardinals card. And then Brooke Jacoby. That is true, man. That is true. Hey, Patrick, if you want to try and win an extra card for this break, tell me what player could come out of this 1991 Bowman. If you could tell me what player comes out of 1991 Bowman, I'll add another pack into this break. Been giving everybody who's watching a chance to help out, add more cards to the break. So, Patrick, if you want to, just give me a player that might be in 1991 Bowman. And you've seen a lot of Bowman already. All right, we have 1995 Bazooka that I'll open while Patrick decides if he wants to play along. And that's the gum. We have Matt Williams for the Giants. Then we have this, whatever card it is. We got Jimmy Key for the Yankees. Hall of Famer Ivan Rodriguez for the Texas Rangers, but there's some snow on that card. James Mouton for the Astros. And Carlos Delgado for the Toronto Blue Jays. Thank you, Joe. So another Hall of Famer, this time for the Texas Rangers. Pat, just in case you didn't hear, if you want to play along, 1991, I need a player. In the meantime, I'm going to open up Topps Bazooka. Look, it has a security tag. Oh, there we go. This is 2005 Topps Bazooka, nice gum on top. And as you can see, our first guy is CC Sabathia for the Indians. Then we got Brett Boone for the Seattle Mariners. Hank Blaylock for the Texas Rangers. We have Vladimir Guerrero in a cartoon. Sean Casey is our mini card for the Cincinnati Reds. Oh, wow, that's pretty cool. Somebody got the Ryan Howard. That's Fred. The Ryan Howard gold border. Nice thick stock there, too. So congratulations. Then we also have Hall of Famer Ivan Rodriguez for the Detroit Tigers. So another Ivan Rodriguez and Ronnie Belliard for the Cleveland Indians. Pretty nice cards there. You know I'm going to have to put that as a highlight right there. I know it's a Philly, and we'll put the mini card in there. And then we got Ivan Rodriguez, this time for the Detroit Tigers, helping out his former teams. All right, so time's up with the 1991 Bowman. So I'm going to go ahead and open up this pack. All right, guys, we have, just making sure. We have Denny Neagle for the Minnesota Twins, Jorge Bell for the Cubs, Gerard Williams for the New York Yankees, David Cone with the Mets, Kevin Seitzer with the Royals, Ruben Amaro, for the Angels. Jamie Moyer for the Cardinals. Did not know that. Willie Smith, rookie card for the New York Yankees. Rod Carew for the Minnesota Twins. That's a Hall of Famer. Steve Avery for the Braves. Jack McDowell. Look at that do. Got the hair in the back for the Chicago White Sox. Lloyd Mosby for the Detroit Tigers. Good old Uncle Charlie for the Chicago White Sox. And Tom Henke for the Blue Jays. Yeah, I think that's a cool card right there. Just because of the do. Probably got a mullet under there. I'll find a card to trade you, Fred. That's what I'll do. Usually if I see a card that I like, and it's usually like when I'm sorting, that's when I prompt to ask somebody, hey, would you want to trade this? And I'll get a card that I think you might like, and then we'll go from there. But I'll think about it for a while. But I think I do want it for my collection. Anyway, we got a Rod Carew for the Twins on that one. And you guys could check if it's the glowback variations on that. Check out that video on the Collectors Club. Patrick put up a video, so that should be pretty cool. All right, we got 2013 Panini Prism. Getting a little off track with just talking about different stuff, but I'm trying to just help myself out. I'm going to put these in the sleeves as we go along. We have Adam Jones, my birthday buddy, for the Baltimore Orioles. He is followed by Yonder Alonso for the San Diego Padres. Then we got Carlos Beltran for the Cardinals. Then we got a nice Prism refractor of Ian Kinsler with the Texas Rangers. It's a pretty cool card. Got a rookie card of Zolio Almonte for New York, which I believe is the New York Yankees. And we have a Uris Familia for the Mets, the rookie card. So that was our Prism. Nice Ian Kinsler in there. Nice and shiny. Very colorful card there. Woo! Don't get blinded. Wear your glasses. Or sunglasses. Okay, 2014 Topps Baseball. Our final pack of the break box. We have Carlos Santana. That is for the Cleveland Indians. Alejandro De Aza for the White Sox. Followed by Nolan Rymel for the Orioles. I'll bring some cards from the back to the front. Brian Wilson with the Dodgers. Tommy Maloney for the Athletics. I think that's how you say his name. Carlos Beltran again with the Yankees. Brian Bogoshevich, yeah, that guy, for the Marlins. Neil Walker for the Pirates. Lorenzo Cain for the Kansas City Royals. And we have a Dylan Bundy, the future is now, for the Orioles. I thought that was a black border card. Nothing too special in there. And that was the last one there. Let's do our rack pack of Upper Deck 2007. We'll do the bottom because that one's ready right now. To the bottom of the pack. We have Steve Finley for the Colorado Rockies. He is followed by Kerry Wood for the Chicago Cubs. Then we got Nuke Logan for the Washington Nationals. Jesse Crain for the Minnesota Twins. Odalis Perez for the Kansas City Royals. Then we got LaTroy Hawkins. I think he's the godfather of Pat Mahomes. That is for the Rockies. We got, what's his name? McKay McBride for Atlanta. Joaquin Benoit for the Texas Rangers. Marcus Giles for the Padres. Carlos Beltran again. We see Carlos Beltran for 3 different teams now, and that is for the New York Mets. Chris Carpenter for the Cardinals. Rafael Soriano for the Atlanta Braves. Gary Sheffield for Detroit. Tanyan Swartz for the Braves. Scott Feldman for the Texas Rangers. And MVP potential, Jason Bay for the Pittsburgh Pirates. That was the bottom half. Now we got to figure out the top half. Sorry, I'm bringing it closer to me so I can see what I'm doing when I cut it. All right, the top half of this pack, we have Tyler Johnson for the Cardinals. Matt Smith for the Phillies. Sidney Ponson for the Twins. Juan Mateo for the Cubs. Micah Bowie for the Nationals. Jose Lopez for the Seattle. Brian Bruni for the Yankees. Justin Spire for the Angels. Randy Messenger for the Marlins. We got Todd Helton, that's a double-up player for the Colorado Rockies. Nate McLaughlin for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Chris Sampson for the Houston Astros. Russell Branyan for the Padres. Mike Myers for the Yankees. Hung Chukua for the Dodgers. And an MVP card of Manny Ramirez for the Boston Red Sox. I think that's the first time I said the Red Sox. Pretty cool stuff. All right, last box. There is one relic card in here. So good luck to everybody. There's an empty box there. Here's the relic card. We'll open that last. Got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. 5 in this hand, 5 in this hand, make 10. So 10 packs plus the patch card. Let's see what's inside. That one has a paperback to it. That's weird. These all have paperbacks to them. And then look at the old logo. We have Eric Wedge for the Cleveland Indians. They're not numbered, but they have the old Topps logo. We got Cito Gaston for the Blue Jays. This one will go to the Texas Rangers. Josh Hamilton, Justin Morneau, and Miguel Cabrera. Texas Rangers, Jared Saltalamacchia and um, Josh Hamilton. Ichiro, Topps Town card for the Seattle Mariners. Cliff Lee for the Indians. Glenn Perkins for the Minnesota Twins. And Joe Saunders for the Angels. And all of those had the throwback logo on it. And you can tell it's a paper feel. I wonder if they're all like that. That would be cool. That would probably be like a hot box or something, wouldn't it? Putting those off to the side. Yep, this one has it too. That's pretty cool. We got a Frank Thomas Hall of Famer for the Oakland A's. Then we got Pedro Feliz for the Phillies. This one will go to the Mets. It's Santana, Lithicum, and Peavy. Legends of the Game, Pee Wee Reese for the Dodgers. That is a Hall of Famer. Francisco Rodriguez for the Angels. Topps Town. Then we got Hiroki Kuroda for the Dodgers. Juan Castro for the Orioles. And Ryan Church for the Mets. Two more Hall of Famers in there. We have Jed Lowry for the Boston Red Sox. Terry Francona, also for the Red Sox. Jonathan Sanchez for the Giants. This one is going to the Indians. Cliff Lee, Roy Halladay, and Matsuzaka. Topps Town card of Miguel Cabrera. Ian Kinsler for the Texas Rangers. Reed Briniak for the Rays. And Jonathan Van Every for the Red Sox. And again, all these have the old logo with the paper back. I have not seen a variation yet. So that's pretty cool. That makes this break pretty unique. And this is another pack of them. So it's probably a whole box full of throwbacks. Look at that. Vladimir Guerrero, Hall of Famer for the Angels. That is a nice card. Then we got Kelly Skopek for the Indians. That is followed by Upton, Crawford, and Longoria. And that is for the Tampa Bay Rays. Then we got Carlos Quinn for the White Sox. A rookie card of Scott Lewis for the Indians. Xavier Nady for the New York Yankees. Andy Sonnenstein for Tampa Bay, and Manny Acta for the Nationals. My hand is hurting now. I had it on the edge of the table, so kind of lost my my grip. So yeah, these are all cool, man. These all have that throwback logo on them. It's definitely a variation, and it's a box of them all have that variation. We got Scott Rowland with the Blue Jays. Jose Valverde for the Astros. This is going to go to the Giants. Lithicum, Heron, and Santana. We got a turkey red card of Joe Mauer for the Minnesota Twins. That's pretty cool. Lance Berkman, Topps Town, Astros. Evan Longoria, All-Star card there. Chan-Ho Park, Dodgers. And Justin Morneau in Minnesota. Another variation pack. This one has Brandon League for the Toronto Blue Jays, Chad Billingsley for the Dodgers, Philadelphia Phillies postseason highlights. Then we got Freddie Sandoval for the Angels, rookie card. Alex Gordon, Topps Town. And then this is a Topps Attacks card. I don't give that away. That's a promotional card. Albert Pujols, Cardinals. Jason Kubel for the Minnesota Twins. And John Roush for the Diamondbacks. I think it's really cool that all these are a variation. All of them have paper stock. This one's black and white. Or maybe because it's the Rockies. Yeah, I think it's because it's the Rockies. Got Rich Aurelia for the Giants. This one's a mistake. That should be all the way over here. Zach Duke for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Sean Rodriguez for the Angels. Alex Gordon for the Royals. That's a pretty cool one. Chipper Jones, Hall of Famer for the Atlanta Braves. Pat the Bat Burrell for the Phillies. Alex Henshaw for the Giants. And Garrett Atkins. That one's way off center. That is for Colorado. Troy Percival for the Tampa Bay Rays. Josh Bard for San Diego. Then we got George Conta. Yeah, this guy. For the Boston Red Sox. We got Mike Pelfrey for the Mets. Tim Linthicum for the Giants. Another David Wright. Student work, get hard, or work hard, get cards. Then we got a rookie card of James McDonald for the Dodgers. Matt Kemp for the Dodgers. And Tug Hewlett for the Seattle Mariners. You guys are falling asleep with my name calling, aren't you? All right. We have Jack Wilson with the Pirates. Berkman and Lee for the Astros. Oh, check that out. Albert Pujols. That's a pretty cool card. And this is the variation. So here's a gold card of John Russell, the manager for the Pirates. And that is numbered. Does this one have paper stock? No, this one is not paper stock at all. This one is the regular stock paper, and it's numbered 1902 to 2009. Pittsburgh Pirates. Josh Hamilton, Topps Town. We got Gabby Sanchez for rookie card for the Florida Marlins. Another Russell, this time the regular card. And Mike Antonelli. Mike Antonelli. So let's compare those two. I don't know if you can see it, but definitely a difference in cards. See how the top one shines and this one's more paperish. Pretty cool. And our final pack. We have Josh Johnson for the Florida Marlins. Brian McCann for the Atlanta Braves. Casey Kotchman for the Atlanta Braves. Legends, Tress Speaker. I want to say Detroit. Boston. Sorry, that's Boston. Then we got Jay Bruce for the Reds, Michael Bowden for the Red Sox, Ricky Nolasco for the Florida Marlins, and Ray Durham for the Milwaukee Brewers. So some pretty cool ones in there. We got Tress Speaker, the Hall of Famer, Chipper Jones, Vladimir Guerrero, and a retro, I don't know what to call it, retro variation or a paper variation, Pee Wee Reese, and Big Hurt Frank Thomas. Now for our final card of the night. This is the commemorative patch card with a retired legend inside. Good luck to everyone. And the retired legend is Roberto Clemente for the Pittsburgh Pirates. Congratulations to the owner of the Pirates. You get a Hall of Famer, and you got a nice patch card. Keeps on wanting to go under the patch. There you go. Pretty nice for the Pittsburgh Pirates. All right, so that is basically the end of the break now. Here's some cool cards that we got. There's from 2007, 2009. We got a Prism Pack. Topps Bazooka 2005, 1994 Fleer. They're double-up players. What's cool about these are all of them were retro or a throwback with the Topps logo, paperback. We got Todd Helton, Colorado, Cleveland Indians, Milwaukee Brewers, Cardinals, Minnesota Twins, and the Rockies again. All those teams will be getting an extra card in their mail when everything's sent out. And trying to win these two cards here, the George Brett and the Paul DeJong. Those two cards there are up for grabs. And this is how you decide. One of these lucky collectors that own these cards will get a chance at the selection of one of these two. Oakland A's, Dodgers, Angels, the Braves, the Red Sox, Minnesota Twins, Detroit Tigers, Texas Rangers, the Cardinals twice in a row, the Dodgers, the Cardinals, the Dodgers, the Athletics, and the Astros. And all the other teams will get whatever card is not chosen between these two here in another random. So that is basically that. I'm not feeling quite well right now. Like I'm kind of like nervous feeling. So I'm going to just end the video here. I'm going to say thank you for joining and watching. Until next time, peace out, collectors.